And 3, 2,
Yeah.
1.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking greatest goddamn, one of the greatest days of my life. I mean,
Dude,
one of the greatest wins ever.
we're going to get into it, but fuck me.
Oh, yeah, hold on. Whatever this little tasty buckhorn, I just tasted this for the first time.
Yeah, this is the...
I like the airplane bottles. It's usually what everybody drinks right before they fucking
She's got a baby in them guts,
die,
and
you
I've
know?
been praying to
Used to getting thrown off planes.
Well,
so.
it's because you get the airplane bottle, like your family's taking away all your booze, and then
Yeah.
you start hiding it with airplane bottles. It is. It's the sign of like, oh, fuck. The doctor told them to stop. Now this is all they can sneak in the house.
I've been finding empty airplane bottles in a sock drawer.
Fucking Bears.
Cheers.
On to the next round. Death to the pack. Beautiful.
We definitely didn't just restart this episode because we slipped up. It's definitely a fresh episode. You catch us a little feistier than normal. We had some technical difficulties. We had a brand new camera, which we weren't going to start off with, I know, but we had a brand new camera, expensive,
We just
beautiful
can't
camera.
figure out how to turn it on, so we're gonna go to fucking Best Buy. And
neither could Sony. They also couldn't figure it out.
the guy we called from Sony, he didn't.
Have you tried unplugging it and plugging it back in?
He didn't speak the best English, and he just said, "Just send it back to us." I'm like, we've had it for fucking 5 hours, dude.
We just opened it out of the box.
There's probably a setting. We're just trying to ask you for a setting, you fucking cockbagger.
Okay.
Okay, anyway, fuck him.
Anyways,
We just drank a lot already.
as you can see, I kept the beer cans out strategically here just so you can see how long we've been dealing with IT. But you know what? We're here, and honestly, Judd, let's just start off like this because I asked you to think about this question. Where would you rank this?
Oh man,
Since for the last 30 years. So like
30. Oh, well, 30.
How about this? Well, let's change it slightly. Since the Bulls dynasty was over, so post Bulls dynasty,
Yeah,
where would
'cause
you
they're-
rank this
Well,
game?
okay.
For all time best Chicago sports games, moments, however you want to phrase it.
This century is where we're going.
So number one's obvious, right? That's the Cubs World Series.
Yeah,
But Game 7, you can't beat that. That's clear number one.
Blackhawks.
The Blackhawks 2 goals in 17
seconds.
That's number 2, I would say, me personally.
Yeah.
Then it's got to be right up there, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
maybe it is third, huh?
I might be because I think of the Bears Arizona game, which is amazing, but that wasn't playoffs and it wasn't against the Packers.
No, these are like postseason.
Devin Hester returning the kick in the Super Bowl, but then there's the rest of the Super Bowl.
Yeah, man, I think that's probably.
Do you think 3?
It's third.
I think there might be 3 as well.
Yeah, if it
right?
was like NFC Championship game or like
I mean this,
but it's wild card. But it is against the Packers. It's just great. It's just we're really over analyzing this. It's just great all the way around.
never
great
overanalyze. You can never overanalyze.
That's not true. Some women would probably say that it could be overanalyzed.
Yeah. Well, their boyfriends are probably getting pegged. So.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I know. We're going right out the gate.
That's a commitment. That's a lot of love there, huh, girl? Whatever your people are into, we don't kink shame.
We definitely don't kink shame. I'm into a lot of weird shit that I won't mention because I enjoy friends and family. But honestly, dude, this was one of the most exciting moments. I told you, right when they were starting the comeback, because I think we were all kind of like accepting it, like they were probably going to lose. As much as they've come back, I thought they would come back late, but not win. You know what I mean? I thought they'd make it interesting late.
Man, once it was like, what's it, 21-6, I said, they're not putting us away, and they're going to get it.
Well, I think I said to you, I go, this is like, I haven't had an exciting game with you for 10 years. The last one was 2016.
Yeah.
In the Cubs.
Yeah.
And that happens.
That was great. Yeah, it is, but it's cool that we have a moment here that registers on that fucking level, bro. Beautiful.
And honestly, on a personal level, as a friend, like I got to share 2 of those 3 moments we just mentioned.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I was in the bar with you.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I wasn't here during the Blackhawks like that first cup.
That was 2013.
That was right. Well, maybe I was.
You were here,
but
weren't you?
I hadn't.
You lived here.
I hadn't like really gotten to know you.
Yeah.
But,
well, then your life sucked because you didn't know me yet.
Yeah.
Yes. Why don't we just be, how hollow your life was before you met
Typical
Judd
lead
and
singer
UMF.
fucking diva attitude over
These
here. It's like,
rappers and fucking heavy metal heads.
I know how your life sucked until you met me.
No ego.
No ego whatsoever.
No.
Not that I have one.
Knowing me is a privilege. Don't lose it, bitch.
Well, so breaking that game down, Caleb throws to what? Oh, it was around 190 yards in the fourth quarter.
That's, yeah. Oof.
I mean, just unreal. He's now in like top. I wish I had the numbers in front of me. If we had not had Sony fucking with us, I'd have the numbers in front of me. But it was one of like the top 10 rookie debuts in the playoffs of all time. I think it actually higher than that.
Really?
5.
Yes.
It was absolutely ridiculous what Caleb did. And there's so many directions we can take this. I think everybody's been focusing on like the next game in the cold, focusing on kind of the same talking points. But like, can we just get past completion percentage for a second? Can we just realize
He's at like 50%.
Yes, it was not good. But have you ever heard like completion percentage brought up so much?
No.
Ever.
No.
Like I'm being serious. Yeah. Like
no,
it's just constant. But it's like he threw.
Well,
he came back from 3 touchdowns down,
but completion percentage was way higher, then we wouldn't have to have all these crazy win at the end.
And totally fair.
He just starts out a little slow.
I think he is a rhythm player, which is why I've tried to understand this, and like when Ben Johnson like gets away from the run sometimes and stuff like that, I think he also understands Caleb is a rhythm player, and he's not perfectly comfortable in the system. He does miss some of those short things. He does do a lot of those things, but he understands rhythm is important. And sometimes when I'm like, why didn't you just run it there? I do think he's trying to get him in a rhythm, which, by the way, Judd, perfect segue to we were watching the game with a former NIU running back.
No, he didn't go to NIU, but
was NIU?
No.
He says he did.
No.
Well, regardless,
no.
A former running back.
Yeah, little.
And he kept pointing this out in the whole first half. For the whole first half, he goes, the safeties are playing down. Fucking pass it. Stop running the ball. Stop running the ball. Like, clearly the Packers are trying to take the run away. Fucking pass it every single time if you have to. And I was like arguing with them, and then the second half hits, and I was like, that motherfucker was right. Like,
throw the ball.
Throw the ball.
They sure did start just picking them apart. It was great.
What do you attribute that to? That big momentum swing?
I don't know. Like, well, I think it helped that the defense came out in the second half and just started sticking it to their ass. Like they weren't giving up anything. I mean, they did give up that touchdown, but
I'm glad you brought that up though, Judd, because that's the one thing, like in the national media especially, but even in the local media, everybody glazing Caleb, as they should. Glaze the fuck out of that guy. He deserves it.
Yeah.
But that defense, Dennis Allen, with
Yeah.
no fucking pass rush whatsoever, somehow in the second half, it was a completely different defensive game.
Yeah.
Completely different.
Yeah. It was. That's why
Got to give the defense
That's
credit.
when you start noticing. I was like, man, they're letting us stay around. And if the Bears have the ball with 4 minutes, I don't know. Sometimes they just score 2 fucking touchdowns on your ass. So it's like, do you feel safe? Everybody who kind of gave up, I said, yeah, you don't know. They could still do this shit.
And again, I wasn't like I'm giving up on it being a game. I wasn't giving up on us winning the game. I thought they'd make it competitive late because that's just their MO. They get hot late, but I did not think when they were down 21-3, I'm like, this team's too good. Jordan Love, and by the way, great game.
Yeah, he
had, almost he had 340 something yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. That wins you 9%.
Caleb's 2 interceptions were just punts, though.
Well, especially the
the first one, yeah. But the second one, I'm like, just fucking run the ball. If you're going to keep going crazy,
so
4th and 1 and 4, fucking run the ball.
Well,
I don't know. Who am I? I'm just some drunk.
That you gotta like understand this too. Like, this is the thing. When we signed Ben, you had to like take this ridiculous, like the biggest play calls, like whether it was that the snap to Manon guy through somebody else's legs
Right.
to him, and you understand these ridiculous things that will fail occasionally are also though why the Lions are one of the best offenses in the NFL, and the Bears went from one of the worst offenses to one of the best in one season. Like, you have to take the good with the bad with the guy. I hope he can figure out how to do that balance, that toe walk, like that tightrope walk in the playoffs, because you can't always do the ridiculous shit.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts. I don't know. I'm like such a not new NFL guy with all the fucking just go for it on fourth all the time. I'm like, what are you doing, dude?
Well,
Shit
I'm
drives
fine
me crazy
when it's 40 on their end of the field, but when he goes for it on fourth and 32? On our 32, fourth on a 32, and he goes for it, and all of the entire bar in unison was like, "What the fuck?"
You knew. I was like, dude, we're about to be down 28-3 here in a minute.
So I had heard an interesting idea of why he did that, and that was the Packers had so much time of possession, and they had at least 1.5 more possessions per game than the league average, and the entire idea of going for it on fourth over and over was to just keep the ball longer and give them less possessions. And it actually did when you look at it in the
Then they only had
it actually did
the 30-yard line.
But he only converted, I think it was 2 of 6 on fourth. But the strategy when it was broken down, the way it was broken down for him, was okay, I kind of get what they're saying. It's we're just not gonna punt.
It's just too much for my dumb little brain to handle.
Yeah,
I mean, he's smarter than me, so
he's smarter than you. But he also needed 2 missed field goals and a missed extra point for it all to work out.
Well,
how are you?
If they'd have hit all that, he'd have found a way to still fucking win. They would have. I don't know. That was just. It was just fate.
It's a team and destiny kind of thing. Again, I'm not saying they're going to win a Super Bowl. That's not what I'm saying. But
if they fucking did, holy fuck.
Well, we just found out today. As we were talking about earlier, that Seattle's quarterback Darnold, he's questionable now going into the game.
What's even wrong with him?
I'm sorry again. Have we not had all these
technical
difficulties?
Look at these little Google machines, man. See, this is the real shit. This is just sitting with 2 drunks at a bar.
So you Google it. But he's questionable. I'm not saying he's not going to play. But the fact that he did get something tweaked this late in the week, that makes the Seattle Niners game that more interesting.
Oblique injury.
Okay, so yeah, that was something But oh no, it was oblique. I'm sorry, I apologize.
Yep.
So we'll see what happens.
It's
with
looking
Darnold.
oblique.
I think Seattle's defense, even with a backup, might be able to take the Niners, especially without Kittle. But if somehow the Niners do win, and somehow the Bears do win, and you have Niners-Bears at home, so we don't have to go out to San Francisco where we do not win, but now we're playing cold weather in Chicago. You have a real shot at the Super Bowl. So this game against the Rams, this is crazy to say. I cannot believe I'm saying this out loud because by the way, I do not think the Bears should or could win the Super Bowl, but they could.
No,
because if you get there,
I mean,
if you get there, the path though,
it just ends up like all the breaks we got this year and comebacks and holy shit,
and then you look at Stafford in under 40-degree games and those stats. And how bad he is. And yes, I understand he played in cold weather. Yes, Detroit had a dome, but he played against the Packers and the Bears two times a year, and he's used to cold weather. But the numbers don't bear that out.
Well, yeah, and they still have to go practice out in fucking nice weather in L.A. and then come here, and it sucks. You know what it's like to work outside in the fucking cold? Or be it just playing sports growing up when it's fucking frozen and standing in the stands is fucking frozen. Everybody's
we have somebody who lives here next to me who can actually attest to a Chicago winter from being an indoor fucking person. So you're a bartender year round, right? And then for a couple weeks out of the year, you work where?
Yeah, go outside.
The Morton Arboretum.
Right, put up lights.
How long does it take you to get used to that cold?
Oh, shit.
Working outside at the Arboretum.
You just bring I bring a suitcase full of clothes because I am a fucking pussy about the cold. I know, I think we went ice skating when I was a kid. My parents bought me we went to the pawn shop and got a pair of hockey skates and a stick. And I went down to the depot and I was like, this isn't for me, dude. I remember my dad when we got home, my mom was like, well, how did he like it? She goes, yeah. He spent more time in the little warming house next to the fucking pond, the depot, than I did on the ice. Fuck that. I'm a pussy when it comes to cold. But I layer the fuck up and I can get through it. It changes everything. It does.
It undeniably does.
Yeah, it's gonna affect the game.
And then
go ahead.
No.
Well, and if they're saying that they're saying that Stafford's got a sore hand or whatever, right?
Yeah, it's a
hyperextended sprained finger.
I think it's on his throwing hand too, right?
Yeah, I mean, would they bring it up if it wasn't?
And the cold is somebody who has, an artificial elbow over here. Is somebody who does have some lingering things like that. In the cold, you feel it. You 100% feel it. Like and also again, I'm trying to look up his numbers here. Matthew Stafford under 40 degrees, but like he's not as good, and I to think that's not going to affect him is kind of crazy. And then when you see Caleb,
he can still win it though.
But no, he's had so many of these games, and the games where like it's been super fucking cold with Caleb, the most of the times like where it hasn't like worked out statistically is because the receivers are dropping shit right and left.
Oh my
because
God.
It's cold. You're throwing a fucking brick at people. And Caleb has the John Elway, the Brett Favre thing, where he just puts so much torque and velocity on that ball.
Yeah.
And when it's that cold, and like saying this out loud, like I was kind of thinking about this today. I'm like, if you're Ben Johnson, like and you're like, hey, maybe don't throw it as hard because nobody can feel their hands. But then you also can't say that because you don't want him to not be him or overthink things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't. It's gonna be just gonna be stingy.
All right,
it's stingy when it's this cold and everything hits you.
Under 40 degrees. Matt Stafford is 1-9. He's 1-9 when it's under 40 degrees.
Well, okay, I can't compare the fucking this year's Rams, but then okay, the Niners came in and kicked our ass like in this frozen. I think I was in like 5th, 6th grade. Just they came in and beat the fuck out of us.
And that's warm.
But that's also the Niners, which I really think is probably the greatest dynasty. Montana's Niners, I think, are
offensively definitely.
Well, they had Ronnie Lott.
They had Ronnie Lott.
Haley. They were, and they won even after Montana left. They won a fucking another one with Young. Yeah. I think they're the best dynasty ever. But the '85 Bears had great defense, but we couldn't do shit. You couldn't. They scored like 28 points or something on us that day. I don't think Stafford is that, but
I hate to like kind of side this, but like when you say the Niners the greatest dynasty, would you put them above the Patriots? Really though?
Yeah.
Really?
I think
I wouldn't put them above the Patriots. I wouldn't say that they're below, but what the Patriots did, that's 5 shifts there, and another one he got without him.
I still think that the Niners,
they were dominating, and they're both.
Yeah, the Patriots got more Super Bowls in the long run, but if I had to pick between Brady and Joe Montana, I'm taking Joe Montana.
Fuck, I don't know. Dude.
Oh yeah, no,
I don't know.
Yeah, well, I'm old.
I don't know. No, I understand that, and like I get it because it's like the LeBron kids never watched Jordan, or the Jordan kids who didn't really get to watch like Bird and Magic.
Bird
and Magic kids
the Bears were great back then, and it was always like, fuck, the fucking Niners are just way better than everybody.
Well, hey, for all the wrong predictions you made all year about this team, and I'm gonna give you shit in a second, but you did say they're not gonna. There's no chance of going and beating the Niners in San Francisco. We don't win there.
It doesn't.
We don't win there.
It doesn't.
And you were correct.
Yeah,
you were 100% correct.
They'll find a way.
But I do have last week's predictions here. It's a perfect time to throw you right under the bus. Henry had this. And by the way, I had to cross this out. So actually, let's go Henry last.
Yeah.
Judd had the Packers winning 31-21, which, by the way, And I also said this to you at the bar, and you cannot deny. I didn't say this. I go, well, the good news is you picked the Packers, which means we have a chance.
That's right.
Because I think you picked the Bears at what, 5
If you ever hear me say the Bears are going to win, we're fucked.
Okay, so I picked the Bears 28-24, which, by the way, not bad.
Right there, dude.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Henry, though, that fucking giant
you're gonna call
fucking
him fat.
son of a bitch. I was not going to call him fat.
Yeah,
no,
he was, Henry. He was
no, I was not going to. No.
Yeah,
no.
a hate crime.
No. And you piece of shit.
Putting whole milk back in schools, bro.
I hate you. Just driving wedges, just gaslighting
Dick.
everybody.
I'm a fucking
Henry, or his original prediction, and this is, I actually put the clip out there so we can watch it, but Henry had his original prediction was 31-27, and then he changed it, 31-28. But his original prediction was correct. On the money, spot on, 31-27. So shout out, Henry. Fucking nailed that one.
Shout out, Henry, and fuck Judd.
Yeah, no. So this is why I guess we should go into this, because I did just get Henry's prediction text in. So before we go too much further into the pod, we need to have this week's predictions, because everything has to be on record so we can make fun of each other later. And it... Henry had the Bears winning this week, by the way.
Oh, yeah, he does. Yep, I see it here. 34-30.
34-30. By the way, I actually like the higher scoring here, because this is going to be a higher scoring game. So even though I might not agree with the final score, I do agree it's going to be a bit of a shootout.
Do you really?
Yeah.
A fucking 10-degree weather shootout?
Yeah,
what is the fucking temperature going to be by the second half? I mean, come on.
So when I looked earlier today, it was going to be around. It's going to feel like. It's going to feel like hell. 0 to 4 degrees.
The weather's going to be hell, but it's going to feel like death. 17 -1.
Yeah. What is the most recent? 17 -1. Did you
17
check it
degrees
for the hour of the game?
17 degrees will be the high. And -1 will be the low.
But did you check it
with
for
a 21% chance of precipitation? Well, it would freeze in the air. I have been through some crazy shit like that.
So yeah, Sunday at actual game time though, we're looking at feels like it's going to end around 7 o'clock, around 0. It's going to feel like 0 at the end of the game. So it's going to be cold, Judd.
It's fucking...
Judd, what is your prediction? And please tell me you're picking the Bears to lose. Please tell me.
Absolutely, I am.
Oh, thank God. Yeah. All right. Judd, what are the Bears scoring?
I think we're going to lose 24-21.
21 for the Bears, 24 to the Rams. I'm not going to lie to you. I haven't felt good about the Bears winning any of these games. Not a single one, but unlike you, I am a homer. So I'm going to go, say Henry did what, 34-30. I'm going to go 35-28. I'm going to go a whole touchdown victory by the Bears. Okay. I like them. Right. I like what's going on here.
That would be fucking...
I think Stafford genuinely does struggle in the cold. All that said, if the Bears defense doesn't look the second half Bears defense of last game for at least a half, they're fucked. And if the offense doesn't look like the fourth quarter offense for more than one quarter, they're fucked.
Yeah, they're just both going to hand the ball off all day, back and forth.
But how the fuck do you predict this team?
Yeah, it's impossible.
Anybody who, Henry and I were like, I think most people made fun of us when we had the Bears at 10 wins this year. So when they got to 11 and they had, 2 more games left, they had a legitimate shot at 12 or 13. Like that was so wild to me. I don't know how to feel about this team. Okay, going back, another fun question. Obviously, 06, 04, 2018. Where would you rank this team as fun Bear teams just to
Oh,
watch.
shit.
Like, Super Bowls aside, playoffs aside, just fun to watch week by week.
Oh man. Okay. I mean, let's go. Let's stay in this century again, I guess, because nothing compares to the 80.
What was it 2000s?
Yeah, the 80s. Let's stay at, yeah, because the 80s Bears were great. The 94 Bears that went up to Minnesota and won a fucking playoff game was crazy.
I'm saying,
great.
2004 to 2-ish on.
01 team was insane because they just kept pulling games. They pulled a couple games out of their ass, and it was like, oh my God, we're going to be good for so long. Dick Duran's a great coach, and this defense is just unreal. You really thought they were gonna like turn into this like, oh, it's all switching again. We're gonna be a dynasty again. We got Mike Brown and Brian Urlacher and fucking, oh God. That was a fun team. They beat the Browns and they beat the Niners the week before on walk-offs. That team. And then well, obviously the Super Bowl team in 06 was great.
04 maybe even more exciting.
Well, 05. The year before the Super Bowl, their defense was lights out. You couldn't score. Like, people couldn't score on them at all.
Well, Mike Brown had like 2 game winners, right, in 04?
No, that was 01.
Was that 01? I'm sorry. Okay, I
Yeah.
apologize.
I was at the Niners one. I got left out of the Browns game. No grudges held. Craig Cahill and BJ Punzio, who fucking left me. I was a little late. They could have just knocked on my door, but I was a little hungover. It's probably still partying from the Niners one. Actually, the fucking Niners one was so funny. We took a night. I did not bring this Niners fan with us, but he's a good dude. But the old chairs in Soldier Field had like metal, like armrests. And we jumped on our Niners fan friend when we came back and won. David Terrell caught like fucking touchdown.
Yes.
And then Mike Brown ended it in overtime. And we jumped on him. And he goes, I still remember this. Whew, I think you guys might have broke my rib. And we did. We broke his fucking rib. We jumped.
Broke his rib?
Yeah, we broke it. Yeah, we did. We were just, but it was out of love. Like, we broke his rib out of love. But he was a big, tough, concrete guy. And he was like, yeah, I think, yep. So, I have some great memories. And that was old Soldier Field before they fixed it all up and put fancy TVs and all that in there.
What's the difference now, though?
Oh, my God.
Of all
so much
the
louder.
teams.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the stadium.
No, well, yeah, the stadium, I'm sure Henry's sister and father were there, so I'm sure they could give us a status report on it. But it was definitely the loudest I've ever heard it on TV.
Yeah.
I mean,
it looked pretty
Bears, Packers only met in the playoffs 3 times ever.
Yeah.
Then we remember the last one. We were all alive for that one.
I'm sure this one had to be the
one before
loudest.
was in the 40s when the Bears won. But it had to be the loudest. It was absolutely.
Was Hitler still alive when they won that? That's terrible.
I think that's what actually made him shoot himself in the bunker. Was he's like, I can't imagine the Bears beating the Packers.
When he realized that he had like been fucking his cousin and she probably fucked another cousin. Oh, Hitler, you loser!
I just the difference though in this team.
Do you think Hitler tuned in for any Bears games back then? I'm sorry, just
no. It's a good question. It's a good question.
Before he turned his
we're not monetized.
Turned his gun on himself in his little bunker. Little fucking cunt.
Well, it depends on how many players of color or certain last names that were on that team. But I'm gonna guess he wasn't.
Let's get out of the 40s.
Out of the 40s.
Let's get back to this century. The 40s.
The thing I was trying to go for was not Hitler, believe it or not. It was actually the thing that really makes this different is the defense would do dramatic touchdowns. Mike Brown, Urlacher, obviously Charles Tillman, and then of course special teams with Devin Hester. The difference now, and for the first time in anybody's lifetime, anybody's ever watched the Bears in the history of the franchise, is a quarterback is going to win you a game. We've never had that. That's never happened. We're now at the NFL record for the most fucking comebacks in the final 2 minutes of all time. And his second year, he's breaking every franchise record. but his completion percentage is low. I don't care. We're witnessing something I've never seen, which is just pure excitement. And then somehow they're like, all right, well, Chicago fans aren't ready for the offense to be like, like the Chiefs or something or the Patriots. So we have to at least give them like the most turnovers in the league. We got to let them think that there's something good on the defense. Even though they're terrible, we got to let them rest on their laurels.
You know what they do? They show up though a lot when they get their ass kicked all day, and then they'll rope-a-dope and not that they're rope-a-doping it, but sometimes they do come through. And obviously they've come through because you're going to the divisional playoffs and your record, you got a lot more wins than anybody thought you'd get. Defense, and yeah, it is mostly the offense and Caleb and Ben Johnson and that running game and all, and the offensive line and the whole machine on offense. But the defense has showed up here and there. You can't.
What do you think of Loveland?
Oh my God!
What do you think he's going to be in the next 3 years?
I saw the clip
he's
of
top three
of the Packer fans, of the Packer, whatever dildos are on ESPN Wisconsin, and they're and they're like, yes, thank you for taking Loveland, and I can't say shit because I was like, oh, I don't, yeah,
dude, we have a live show of us not being happy with,
but holy shit. Have we all had to eat some fucking concrete crow?
Dude,
it's been delicious. Bring me my Louisiana hot sauce and I'll eat anything pretty much.
That performance over 130 yards, it's one of the best 10 performances of all time.
Yeah,
in the playoffs as a rookie. In fact, I have to look that up.
He's not a rookie, but his debut.
Loveland. No.
My bad. Yeah. Loveland, rookie Loveland. Yeah. Sorry, I thought you were calling Caleb a rookie.
No,
I got mixed. I've been drinking a lot.
Yeah, we both have, buddy.
I got Buckhorn. Well, yeah, I've been fucking fighting with fucking people on a fucking phone. It's Sony. Fuck you, you fucks. Really? You keep stay loyal to brands and keep buying their shit, and then they fucking tell you no help bullshit on the phone. All right, whatever.
So I'm not trying to look this up.
Bitching.
All right.
This whole show is just about bitching. That's what I'm here for. Fuck it. What are you looking up? Is it porn?
No, Loveland, where he ranked in that performance. It is honestly, legitimately one of the best tight end performances ever, and he that is a rookie in his first game. I will pull up the stats. I'll post them later. It doesn't matter. What Loveland has done is unreal.
Yeah.
And you got to understand too, Warren, even up until the halfway point of the season, everybody's like, well, the Bears, what the fuck were they doing? What they didn't understand is Loveland had a shoulder injury, and he was playing half-ass even when he was playing, and then Ben Johnson has a very complicated offense. And then all of a sudden, people go down, and Burden and Loveland are the entire offense.
Yeah. The two rookies that we were both like, what are they doing?
Wrong.
What are they doing?
But
And we didn't get offensive or defensive line help that way because we did go for tight ends and a wide receiver and all, and then they did get Trapillo, but we don't have a pass rush still because
and that's why I would not pick the Bears to be a serious Super Bowl contender, but as we were discussing earlier,
but compared to this year. Because this year doesn't have
so
a
wide open.
Yeah.
We had the most going into, I can't remember which week it was. So going to whatever week it was, there was the most 11-game winners in the history of the NFL.
Yeah,
going into that particular week. There's the most parity we've arguably ever seen, and every single team has flaws. Like the Niners that beat us, well, their defense sucks just as much as happen to be at home. The Rams have a wonderful pass rush. They have a shit secondary. The running game isn't as good as some other teams. It's still good.
The Rams got a good running team. They're good, but it's going to be a running game.
But they're off. Their fucking pass game is unreal. I'm just saying, everybody has weaknesses.
Yeah, that's the thing about this year is everybody has weaknesses because some of those people that you automatically just go, oh shit, Mahomes is there. Oh shit, it's going to be Mahomes
yep.
or Allen or
Yep.
Jackson, and only Allen's there,
Allen's the best
and
quarterback
Stafford,
left.
and that's why it's like there's
Well, and
Stafford and there's
Stafford.
Allen,
Fair.
and you're like, fuck, those two could end up in the Super Bowl playing against each other.
Well, and it's crazy to think about too, like how like few All Pros like Stafford's had. You know, the guy's barely ever had any. He might go down in the Hall of Fame as like the lowest amount of All Pros
Because there was always
Pro Bowl selections
there's
as a
like
quarterback of all time.
he's always had to have Aaron Rodgers in front of him, and
He played for fucking Well, yeah, exactly. He had Aaron Rodgers. He had a good Bears team at times in front of him.
there was always.
And the Vikings were always very competitive. Like the Lions were always.
Well, I'm just saying all pro. I
disgrace.
meant like how many times he got to the Pro Bowl or whatever.
Trying to find it. Okay, so Colson Loveland's 137 receiving yards are the second most by a rookie tight end in a single postseason game in NFL history. Second most for a rookie
Who's
in
first?
postseason history. I do not have that right in front of me.
Well, that's great. Second.
His performance ranks among the top 10 all time for any tight end in a playoff game in terms of yardage. So he has a top 10 performance in his first and only game in the playoffs of all time as a tight end. He joins Rob Gronkowski as the only tight end in NFL history with 10 or more targets and 130 more yards in a playoff game at 22 or younger.
Modern
Gronk
day
is the answer to that question.
And I say about Gronk that modern day he's the tight end. If I had to win one game in the playoffs or Super Bowl or whatever, I would have Gronk over everybody else. Modern day, I just think shit's different when you like.
You say just tight end,
just as tight end.
Yeah, go Gronk's my number one too. Then.
Yep, I would take Gronk over.
If it's
Gonzalez,
just receiver,
Gates, Casey,
I'm putting Moss, but
God.
but Gronk is straight tight end. No, there's no doubt about it.
Receiver, I'm always going to have like this Randy Moss thing that I love, and
Randy Moss and
Jerry Rice. But yeah,
Jerry Rice I would have as but just one catch. It's like that thing of like the clutch shot kind of thing. Like just one, I'm taking Randy Moss. For like a season and the entire playoffs, I'm taking Jerry Rice, but just one, probably Moss. But it's tough, dude. Again, like I hate anytime like to diminish Rice and how great he was. It was like that stat we did. Were you here when we did that stat of like the most receiving yards post the age of 40? Did you not hear the stat?
I don't know.
All right.
Probably. I drink a lot.
Number 5. Post 40. Okay, so 41 and older. Number 5, Brett Favre, -6 yards. Then there was like 40-something people tied at 0. Then number 3, Mercedes Lewis with 2. Number 2, most receiving yards post 40, Tom Brady with 6. And then number 1, Jerry Rice with like 2,300.
I'm really confused by this stat.
So most receiving yards, 41 or older, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was 2 of them were quarterbacks.
That's fucked up. You just doing that to fuck with me, man?
Yes. But
well, it worked.
It goes to show how amazing, though, that Jerry Rice was. That the number 2 for most receiving yards post 40, 41 and older is Tom Brady with 6. Like just ridiculous, dude. Jerry Rice was. That's why I hate even like being like, all right, if I can only take one guy to make a touchdown reception, I'm taking Randy Moss over Jerry Rice. But I am taking Randy Moss over Jerry Rice, like just for one. But if I want a guy I'm going to keep forever, it's Jerry Rice, no doubt about it.
He played on fucking Dynasty, the greatest dynasty.
But
I don't like saying that. Like I hate the Niners. Like I don't like their fucking. I don't like even seeing their stupid gold bullshit helmets. And it's like they're up there with the Packers that I hate.
We have a whole postseason to talk about who would win, the Patriots, in their peak versus the Niners in their peak. And this is a fun conversation for, I don't know, next month. But Rams and Bears, we got to go to that. Like, how much is the Cole going to make a difference?
I said it's going to make a difference. I think it's just going to be a bunch of running.
That's what's going to be the whole game?
Yeah.
For both teams?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know. Sean McVay, Ben Johnson. I feel like you take away the one thing the other team wants to do, and in a cold weather game, you're going to try to force everybody to pass. Even Matt Stafford, even with his insane receiving core, you're going to be an LA fucking team, that's not used to the cold. You're gonna, and that ball feels like a brick being thrown across the field. You take your chances. You shut the run down and try to make them air it out, right? If you're the Bears, what do you do? What's your defensive game plan?
Fuck.
You can't do man.
Yeah, I don't. I'm I'm gonna try and make him run, I guess, because I don't want him airing it out. I don't think he. I think he can play in the cold. I don't know. The stat says he can't, but I think he's still going to be a problem unless his finger's really that fucked up.
So, all right, say the Rams. The Rams do beat the Bears. Who do you have, Seahawks or Niners?
Well, that's kind of fucked now because you told me
you don't know if Darnold's playing for sure. I'm gonna
who's
guess
Seattle's backup? He'll play, but
that defense is so good. I think they could still stop the Niners, even with a backup.
And now that Kittle's
and
gone, right?
And Kill's gone. Achilles, dude, when he had that.
I still think the Niners win.
You still think they're gonna win?
Yep.
I
hate.
I could see that, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think the Niners find a way to win. And I think the Niners win, and we better hope that my prediction's wrong about the Bears, and that the Bears fucking win, and then they host the NFC Championship.
I hope so too. I'm hoping
and,
you predict against the Bears every week, all the way to the Super Bowl.
Wouldn't that? I never. When do I ever say we're gonna win? Have you ever heard me say it? It's very rare. You don't
let's
have
go back to the records. No.
When's the last time I said the Bears were going to win versus the Browns versus Steelers?
In all seriousness, this has been one of the most fun seasons I've ever watched.
Oh God, yeah.
And now, because I remember I had someone post something like those Facebook things, and they're like, the Bears are going to lose next round, so fucking I can't wait to watch as a Green Bay fan.
Of course.
And it's like, yeah, they probably will, but they did so much better than anybody thought they would.
Mm-hmm.
Even
this
me
year is just better.
and Henry, and people were dogging on us for saying 10 wins. You guys are being way overly optimistic. They got 11 and had a chance at 12 or 13. Legitimately, they could have won one of those last two games, but they finished at 11
easily.
They won the division. They got the second seed. They beat the Packers in the playoffs. They've won 3 out of the last 4 against the Packers.
That's crazy.
All of a sudden, and you have a guy who set the record for the most fourth quarter comebacks, 2 minutes or less, in the history of the NFL. And we have a franchise quarterback. And my response was, I don't care whether
you have a franchise quarterback.
Don't get me wrong, I want them to win, but I don't expect them to do anything else at all. And if they lose next week, I'm not. Of course, I want them to win, but I'm fine. This is an amazing success of a season. You have a coach that's going to be here.
And he's angry and he's
forever.
mean to the other teams. I like that shit.
Oh,
I love the fucking shit talking. Fuck all those motherfuckers.
Dude, and by the
fuck,
I wasn't even going to touch on it.
I love it. It's better when they hate each other.
But the fuck the Packers
The 80s,
thing,
they hated each other. This is great. Fuck the Packers.
How overblown is the fuck the Packers thing? By the way,
because these fucking pussies sit on TV all day and shut the fuck up.
They've never been in a locker room. As someone's been in a locker room, I've never been in a locker room on any level where we didn't just say fuck whatever team we were playing. Dude. I don't care if it was in 6th fucking grade and we're playing flag football against the other side of town. Fuck the east side of St. Lewistown, Illinois.
If we're gonna be friends, we can be friends way down the road. Eat a fucking dick. Fuck you. I hate you. I see you twice a year. Now sometimes 3. With all
I love it.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
And the idea now that the Bears are gonna be the
I fucking hate my close friends that are fucking fake ass or real Packer fans. I fucking hate them on those 2 days or 3 days. Shut the fuck up. Don't talk about sports. Don't talk about fucking NFL to me. I'll tell you to go fuck yourself quick.
I know. Well, dude, even you and me as good friends, when I have lightly criticized Caleb, you have gotten upset with me.
Yep.
That's and I obviously am a Bears fan.
Yeah.
But I get it though. Like,
Oh man, competition brings out the fucking devil in me. I'm not nice. If it's like I can be nice if like things are going well and we're winning, but like if it comes down to like now it's time to be a fucking dick, I'm really good at being an asshole.
Well, we got to wrap it up. Okay, actually, before we wrap it up, I'm gonna touch some Cubs real fast because we got to.
Yep.
Bregman.
That's great. I don't like losing Casey, man. Owing Casey to the Marlins. I don't like losing that.
I like losing Casey.
I don't want
Cabrera?
I don't want Shaw gone. Yeah, Cabrera, he better be fucking.
So you have Cabrera, you have Casey. Or I'm sorry, not, you have Cabrera.
Casey's gone.
Bregman. I'm sorry, you lose Casey and you lose fucking Tucker. So like, as excited as I am about a couple names that I actually wanted in this postseason, then we lose a couple names that I didn't want to lose, and I'm like, is this a wash? Where do you think the Cubs finish rather next year versus this year? Do you think they're a higher record, low record? Obviously, we don't know what's going to happen.
I think I think they'll be
better,
right where they're at, or a little better. Yep.
Right. Okay.
I do think they're going to end up right where they were last year, or a little better.
So had to touch on that, and we will. I promise you guys,
pretty close to last year.
We'll talk a lot more Cubs. We'll talk a lot more Bulls for some reason. Probably because we just don't have anything else to talk about. But until the Bears are going for the postseason, this is just the Bears podcast.
And it will be.
So,
all year.
Judd,
NFL season.
How do the Bears win this week? What is the path to victory?
I think they fucking try to run the ball all fucking day.
So establish the run.
Yeah, and we'll see if it works or not.
Time of possession?
And if it works, they stay with it. And if not, Caleb tries to fucking go crazy with his arm again and pull out more fucking miracles.
So basically,
kind of
keep it close with the run.
What's that?
Keep it close with the run. Try to break him down. If you can't extend it and the game stays close, then eventually you have to rely on Caleb's arm.
Yeah, well, that's kind of the recipe for.
That's the whole season, right?
Everybody.
But I'm just asking. Do you think they have to get the 2 turnovers to win? Or do you think that's optional?
No.
Because last week kind of showed everybody that's not the case.
Yeah, I don't think they always have to get turnovers to win. They need to just get stops, which are, basically turnovers. You just got to get stops. You got to get the fucking ball back.
Yeah, I'm there with you. I'm just curious. So, all right, boys, I think that's pretty much it. I appreciate everybody tuning in. We'll have the good camera somewhere between, according to Sony,
really
7 to 28 business days.
Yeah, dude,
or Best Buy will figure this shit out. We will have.
They will, or they're gonna get roasted live.
I'm not gonna lie. As soon as we go in 4K, everybody's gonna tune off when they realize how disgusting we look.
It's fucking. I'm gonna have to get makeup.
But I appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. Go fucking Bears. This has been one exciting season. If you do not enjoy it, you have not been watching, man.
Let's go.
But I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Just do whatever you can to keep this spreading out, man, because we love doing this, man. I love you guys.
We got big things coming. Just like the Bears. We got big things coming. Oh, shit. We're out of...
I'll get a shooter here first on the road out.
There's more shooters? Fuck me. Yeah, baby. Tiny bubble.
Go Bears.
I got a call the other day. She's got a baby, them guts. And I've been praying to some God.